Thank you, Mike, for participating in Blacksburg Computer Empowerment's sharing project. How long have you been using computers, Mike?
My brother had been using them, like, since he was in college, and that was probably, like, back in 97. And that's the first time I got exposure to it. I was trying to put in a CD, and I kept hitting the CD drive too many times, and it broke, and he got mad at me. So, let's see, after that I've been thinking about, like, having a desktop, and, like, the idea of having this desktop, like, you see on Windows.
Yes.
Because they had that on Windows 95, so that's when that was really popular. So I was really into Windows 95. I had seen my friends play some games like MechWarrior 2 and things like that, and I didn't get my first computer till I was until I was 18 in 1998, and that's when I had my first exposure to it.
Great. How would you say your life has been enhanced by having an internet-connected computer?
Well, it's always brought me to places that I've never been able to go on my own. It's actually it's played a very significant role in my direction in terms of my exploration towards music, music inspiration, and finding things that I just really couldn't find anywhere else. Information. Like I said, I'm a big music advocate. Music
Yes.
enthusiast. Yeah, so. I found some good music soundtracks to some of the old games that I used to play, which was really cool back in the day, and it's really, honestly, it's changed my life. Like the things that I had found on the internet were I don't know where my life would be without them.
That's wonderful. And you've been involved in our organization for a long time, and you've been on both sides of the computer empowerment dynamic, giving help and receiving it, and mentoring people and learning about computers. What has computer empowerment meant to you, or what does computer empowerment mean for you?
Well, from the very beginning, when I had met you, Mark, and when I had met Terry too, it was something that you guys had brought to the table that I probably needed in my life. Like, even though I had known a little bit about computers, computer empowerment actually gave me the ability to explore more. It gave me the ability to see more about what I wanted to do with computers, and it actually helped me advance in my knowledge in computers.
Yes, and I know that you use the computer as a creative tool. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yes, computer empowerment has allowed me free tools that I can fall back on, and I'm greatly interested in. It's known as open source software. You introduced me to an old what they called Linux. It's a Linux operating system, like a distro called Agnola, and that was a really good distro for me because it showed me that there were a lot of really creative musical audio programs in the open source field that I could use freely.
That's wonderful. And, well, you've just done so much with it. It's very inspiring, and you use your computer in a lot of different ways. What can you share with the BCE Computer Empowerment participants in terms of any tips? There may be people who come to this site and they're just beginning to get to know computers. They're just in the beginning stages of computer empowerment. Can you share any tips or that might be helpful to others as they grow in their computer usage?
Sure. Well, the one thing that allowed me to grow was allowing people the part of the, allowing the organization to come and empower me, and basically there were things I needed to get done with the computer at that time, and they empowered me by showing me ways to, like you, Mark, you had shown me to like put like a new sound card in my computer, and that was at first I was hesitant about it. I was scared of it, but the tip that I would suggest to everybody is, this program is really, it's really amazing because it allows people to learn without any pressure. I didn't feel any pressure. All I felt was, hey, I can learn this now. Like, I have an opportunity to learn this right now. Like, when I am empowered, when somebody comes to my house and wants to show me something on the computer, I feel empowered. I don't have to feel pressured. All I have to know is that this person is trying to help me, and in the same way, I learned that I'm helping them as well.
That's wonderful. It's mutual,
right.
Mutuality.
Yeah.
It's very important for us. Well, are there any final thoughts you'd like to share with people? You mentioned that you might want to talk about Blacksburg Computer Empowerment as an organization, or the idea of mental health advocacy, or is there anything else that you'd like to share with our viewers?
Yes, I'd like them to know that there's a lot of things in computer empowerment that expands new horizons. Like we don't need to be held down anymore. Like we don't need to feel like that we are helpless. We don't need to feel like we are computer illiterate. We have the tools here through Blacksburg Computer Empowerment to help us grasp these tools and use them to our betterment. And for me, it's been a wonderful experience. I really wouldn't trade it back for anything.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Mike. Just one final question. What's the most exciting thing for you on the computer?
Let me think. There's something about using these open source tools that I'm able to see. I'm a musician, so I like to work with music, and I work with music and software, and the music. There are certain points of inspiration that I get in music, and I just roll with it, and it just it's a great feeling. It's like, man, me and my computer are really seeing eye to eye, It's like, I like get some. I have to be patient, but it's just like sometimes there's times where I'm working on that computer and I hit playback, and I'm so glad that the result had come out the way it was.
Right, it's kind of a eureka, or
right. It's very rewarding.
Yes,
very rewarding with me and working with music and everything.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for participating, Mike.
Oh, thanks, Mark. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right.